Hey guys, remember I did a video a while back about 4 o'clock in the morning? I'll link to it up here, and it shows me putting a yard sign out at like 4:15 in the morning or something like that in a neighborhood, and I explained to you why I put it where I put it and all that sort of stuff. And then I did a video explaining to you how somebody stole my yard sign, and it was brought to my attention through a few phone calls that my yard sign was actually repositioned somewhere in a different area. I don't work, but still had all my information on it. So it was like somebody was doing me a favor. But unfortunately, the favor backfired because I don't work in the areas that these people were calling me from. Well, that yard sign got me a customer that got me 14 more customers. And that is just the way things roll in this business. That's why it's so important for you guys to get out there with your marketing, get it out there as soon as you possibly can, and make sure, love you too, son, and make sure it says what you do, about what you charge, and how to contact you. Sorry, you guys were cooking. What happens is people get a little bit nervous when they see people working in their neighborhood to ask how much, because like for me, let's say I want something good to happen. I really want something good to happen. I'm really hoping something good happens, and I have the power to go and investigate it to see if that good's going to happen. I won't go and investigate it because I don't want to find out that that good's not going to happen, because then I'll just be disappointed yet again in my life. And so I'll just let something good not happen, but always in my mind have that feeling that something good can happen, but never face the fact that the good may not happen. Think about that when you see somebody working in a neighborhood. People, house painters at somebody's house. You know your house needs painting, right? And you would love to have that person tell you that he'll paint your house if you let him do a video in it. He'll do it for free, you know? Or he'll do it for $100 a room. And you're like, well, holy crap, I could do 4 rooms right now. Let's go. But you're afraid because you know that's not going to happen. When you go and you ask them how much is it going to cost, it's going to be too much money. It's just going to be more than you got, more than you're willing to spend, more than you can afford. And so your house doesn't get painted. And you went from being happy that you might get your house painted, oh boy, to, oh crap, I'm not going to get my house painted because I can't afford this guy. Or the carpet cleaners that's down the street, or doing your neighbor's house, or your neighbor getting a remodel, right? Anything like that. You sit there, and for me, I think I want it so bad, but I'm afraid to be disappointed. So when you put your price right out there on your advertisement, and it doesn't have to be an exact price. I put an exact price because I advertise in exact neighborhoods. And I'm willing to take the loss. If I wanted 160, but I can only get 130, I'm willing to take the loss on that $30 because I'd rather make 130 than make nothing. All right? But at the same time, I'm not spending any money to get that 130. Because I could get so many 130s off of that one marketing cost that I did, a yard sign. And so by putting your price right on there, maybe a roundabout, most homes 130, or if you're in like New Jersey or up north or something like that, 330, because you price way more than we price down here in the South. We got people around here that have $60 on their trailers running around. Pressure wash, $60, and in real fine print it says per 1,000 square foot. So I don't know what they're measuring as 1,000 square foot. I mean, my house is 1,700 square foot. So I think it's 1,700 internal, right? So if you take the air conditioned space, so is that like, okay, well, what size house you have? I don't think customers are going to go outside with a walking stick and measure their house, you know, and come back and say how many square foot their house is, length times height. I think they're going to ask the customer that calls for an estimate, hey, how much do you charge? It said 60 per 1,000. And they're going to say, yeah, what's your square foot of your home? They're going to say, it's 1,500. And they're going to say, okay, that's $90, right? Because 1,500, so 500 square foot, 60 per thousand. Let's do the math. So that's $90. And that's about the average size house. I have the biggest one-story house in my area, and these homes are the biggest model homes out of all the homes that I work in, all the neighborhoods I work in. Across the way there, that non-HOA area, those homes are about 200 square foot smaller than our home. All right, at a minimum 200 square foot smaller. The houses that I did yesterday that I advertised in with my yard sign is a slightly bigger, but that's okay. It's just one strip, all right? And there's not too many houses there, but I wouldn't mind getting one or two in that neighborhood, and I did. And then the other neighborhood that I advertise in, the fourth neighborhood that I advertise in, is almost these size homes. Almost. They're a little bit smaller, more like the ones across the way. So by me just putting $90 on there, there is no guesswork, there is no fear. It immediately takes the customer from euphoric, yay, I'm going to get my house washed if I can afford it, to I can afford it. There's the price right there. And then there's the phone number to call me. So it's really important. We talk about this a lot in my videos, and I can't stress it enough how important it is to get out there and get your yard signs out there, get your door magnets out there, your little business card magnets out there. Keep some in your pocket like I got right now. Put them on the back of a metal mailbox. Put a business card in the crack of every door. Whether you're pressure washing, house cleaning, lawn mowing, driveway sealing, whatever it is that you do, mobile detailing, carpet cleaning, get out there, and if you got nothing to do, advertise your business. But when you advertise your business, think about Dan's notes here to you. What you do, about how much you charge, and how to contact you. So here's what happened. That yard sign I put out at like 4 o'clock in the morning got me a customer 5-6 weeks later. The guy called me last Friday, wanted me to do it like now. It was like 5 o'clock at night. And I was like, no, I can't. Of course, it's going to be dark by the time I get there and get set up. He said, let's do it Monday. I said, okay. So I went to Walmart and purchased the Pool Essentials, 10% sodium hypochlorite. I got 5 gallons. I showed up. I used 4 gallons, plus a little bit of Dawn soap. He had a big 2-story house. Too easy. Wasn't in very bad shape, but the 10% with the Downstream chemical injector and not diluting it anymore with a little bit of soap, put 4 gallons in a 5-gallon bucket with some Dawn soap in there, and it cut right through it. Then I took what little bit was left in the bucket and I put it in my backpack sprayer, and I did like that to a 50-50 mix, and I went and I spot treated some really rough areas. They have like big columns, decorative columns in the back porch, and then they caulked it. The builders caulked it, and when they caulked it, it got mold on the caulking, and the bleach didn't take the mold off like it did the mildew. So I went with the stronger, and I very spot treated certain areas, let it sit, rinsed the whole house off. Guy was very happy, gave me $130 cash, plus he gave me a $10 tip. He is in a community, he's an Indian guy, I don't know from where, India, wherever. He's an Indian guy, and if you guys have ever worked with Indians, I guess that's what they're called, right? Indians, then you know that they're a very tight community. You do good by one, then they're going to pass you around like a blonde blow-up doll in an all-male prison. And so this guy, when I was done, he didn't try to like talk me down in price. He didn't try to say, hey, give me a good price and I'm going to get you somebody else. Nope. When I was done, he tipped me. He said, okay, can you do another one tomorrow? And I said, yeah, of course. And he said, okay, I'll give you the phone number. It's 2 houses side by side. It's my family. I said, okay. He said, how many can you do? I said, well, how many you want? He said, I have 15 total, my people. 15 total, my people. That's what he said. I said, you have 15 houses? And he said, yes, 14 more. And I'm like, word up, let's do it. So I got 14 more houses to do that are going to come in groups of 2. And as long as I keep doing a good job, they're going to keep passing me around like that blonde blow-up doll. Eventually, somebody's going to have to blow me back up because I'm going to be deflated here soon. But that sign got me 15 house washes, and he said they're all 2-story homes and they're all vinyl. I said, are they like yours, 2-story vinyl? Because that matters to me. If they're brick, I'm not going to do all brick homes. I just don't. I don't waste my time with it. There's too much work around here with the easy vinyl. I'm not going to work really, really hard when I can take candy from a baby type work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take the candy from the baby and make my money, get in, get out, and have no issues, rather than having to go stronger bleach, stronger ratios, spending more time using pressure and trying to get yuck off of brick. I don't want to waste my time doing that stuff. There's enough vinyl work around me that I can supplement my winter income that way easily. So my yard sign that I placed there, and I let it sit there for 2 days, got me, if it pans out, and it should, because I'm getting ready to head to the second house now, although it's raining, you might be able to hear. So what I might do is my neighbor's house and film it. So just want to get this out to you guys, the importance of marketing, getting your stuff out there, and why I do it the way I do it, and how good things can happen, and maybe help you get into the mind or the psyche of a customer by using my own psyche, which is, I don't want to let myself down. I'm tired of letdowns. I'm tired of thinking something good is going to happen, and then it doesn't happen. And that's like every day. And I know that's life. I know, I get that. But to avoid it, I don't seek it. You see what I mean? Like, I don't, like, can I trade in my vehicle and get this vehicle now? I got all these advertisements. Daniel, your credit score is good enough to get you a Lexus 350 RX for $330 a month for 36 months. Come see me now. Holy crap, really? I can really do that? That'd be awesome. That's less than what I'm paying now, and that's better than what I'm driving. I'd love to do that. Am I going to go there? No. Why? Because I don't want to be let down. Because I know it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And I don't pursue it. Could I make it happen? Probably, if I really, if I really work hard at it, stuff like that, and then maybe I have to come up with extra money, maybe I got to do this, maybe I got to do that, and I don't pursue it because I don't want to be let down. I don't want to go there thinking I want to drive off the lot in a brand new Lexus and be so, proud of this and that. You know what I'm saying, right? Whatever. But so you don't seek it out. But when you see carpet cleaning, whole home $99, guess what? You're going to get your carpet cleaned for $99. The only thing that's going to let you down is if the company sucks. And then that you just got to find out. And the only way you find out is if you give them a shot, read reviews, ask them if they have reviews, check online, or look at the customer they're doing, take their phone number down, go knock on the door and say, hey, I saw so-and-so was here doing your carpets. What experience did you have with that company? That way, when you're working and you're pressure washing a house or you're mowing a lawn, you can sit there and you can have your yard sign in the yard or sitting up in the back of your truck or big and bold on your trailer. And then when you leave, the neighbors can come over and knock on the door and say, hey, it said $130 for 2-story, $90 for 1-story. How did he do? Oh, perfect. Look at the house. And yep, it was $130. And then that person knows right there they're not going to be let down. The only thing they got to do now is schedule an appointment. And when your phone rings, you're not going to be let down. You're not rushing out, going to go spend $3, $4, $5 in gas, going to waste 45 minutes of your time driving out somewhere, knocking on a door, talking to a customer, trying to sell them on a job. You already sold them on a job. Your work, your sign, your price, your phone number, and what you do already got them to call you. And when they called you, the only thing they want to know is, when can you come? You don't have to waste your time. When you show up with your equipment ready to work. And you work. And there's no haggling. There's no nothing. You just show up. Because it's in the neighborhood you just worked in the neighborhood where you advertise in, with the homes that you know that you're going to do for the price that you want, because those are the homes you want to do. Because you directly market it in that neighborhood. Too easy. Okay, kind of long-winded, but I just want to let you guys know. 15 houses need to be done. I did one yesterday. He's got 14 more, and I'm going to do my neighbor. I'm going to try to film some of it, although it's raining. And I don't mean to be like discriminatory or racist or just come out the wrong way, but the Indian community is a very tight community, and they watch you. All right, they come out, they stand with their hands behind their back, they wear their pants, they wear their shirt, and they watch you like a hawk. And it's not because they don't trust you. It's not because they don't like you. It's not because they don't think you're doing something bad or wrong. It's because they're very curious people. They love to watch people work. They love to see, they love to ask questions. They enjoy interaction, especially with Americans. So it's very hard for me to film when I'm working at Indians' homes. I hope that doesn't come out wrong. I don't mean it to be in a bad way. In the most respectful way as I possibly can. They're very in touch with their property, with their business, with their lives, with people that they interact with. And if you do good by them, they're going to spread you out with their community. You're going to make money in their community. And I don't want to disrespect them by filming them or filming their home and making them feel uncomfortable. That's not their custom. So, and I mean that respectfully. I hope that doesn't come out in a bad way. But anyway, so I just wanted to get that out. This is my new shirt. Came in. Non-stop hustle. DansVlog 24/7, 365. Make sure you keep the hustle going, guys. And on the back, it's got the DansVlog 24/7, 365. So when you're standing in line somewhere, people can proudly see that and they can say, "What's DansVlog? What's 24/7, 365?" And you can turn around and say, "Never stop hustling." And they'll be, "Oh, that's cool." And you can tell them all about the awesome lawn service channel and stuff that you watch that helps you get motivated, eat healthy, cut grass, fix equipment, pressure wash homes, make money, and do all that good stuff. All right, so my shirt's right here. You've seen the slideshow's been going. We got quite a bit of merchandise available for you guys. And then tonight, Tuesday Night Live, don't miss it, all right? Don't know what we're going to talk about, but wherever the Q&A takes us is where we're going to go. So let me get this up and try to get out there and get at least one house done before I need to pack it in and get ready for Tuesday Night Live. It's raining all day. It's been raining all morning. And it's supposed to rain all day. But I can pressure wash in the rain, especially an empty house that nobody's home. So I'll see you guys on the next one.